What a heartbreaking story out of Panama City. We talked about it this morning. It has happened again in Florida. A child has died after being left in the back seat of a car on a hot day by a forgetful parent. In this case, an 18-year-old mom is grieving the loss of her 18-month-old daughter. She didn't intend anything toward her daughter other than love. But she left her there when she went into school to teach at an elementary school, spent the entire day before her students, looking little kids, in the face, and apparently never once had a thought of her own little one who was outside being cooked alive inside this car. She came out at the end of the school day and found her child, and she was understandably distraught. No charges have been filed. The question is this a crime? Or should the criminal justice system step aside because this young mother has been sentenced to a lifetime of guilt and regret and pain beyond imagining for what she allowed to happen because she forgot her child in the car. In about 40% of these cases where there's no malicious intent, everybody agrees it's just a forgetful parent. In 40% of the cases, no charges are ever filed. 60% of the cases, charges are filed, and they range all the way from criminal neglect all the way up to manslaughter and second-degree murder. So in a worst-case scenario, this mother could be grieving for years and years in prison. We had a great debate on the phones. This happens far too often. I personally cannot even fathom forgetting my child, or now my little grandchildren, in the back seat of a car. I simply don't even know how that happens. But having said that, I've come to believe that in a situation like this, with no malicious intent, that parent has already been sentenced to life. And that's enough. What do you think? While you're thinking, get ready to join us for the Friday edition of Bud Hedinger Live right here on the 50,000-watt front porch. My take and your calls on the hottest topics out there from 6 until 9 Friday morning. We're going to be watching the Megyn Kelly Part 2 interview with the Duggars on this child abuse debacle involving this popular reality TV family. The daughters who were abused by their brother will be speaking tonight, and you'll hear from them on our show tomorrow morning. So be ready to join us then. And in the meantime, follow me on Twitter at Bud Hedinger. Have a great day on News Radio 1025 WFLA FM and still on AM 540. We will see you in the morning.